Hi, Kieran Garvey here with my full stack 2 React assignment submission. I actually integrated the search into the homepage. I have pagination in. As you can see, there's 19,714 pages. I can flick through the pages. With search, you can choose the media type, the genre, from date to date. You can select a rating, and then you can sort the whole thing by different options from TMDB. I can switch to TV shows. I can switch back to movies. I select a genre, an action, and let's go from 2010 to 2015. And you see, as I change things, it actually does the call for you on each thing. You don't actually have any buttons. And then we put in a rating to say it has to be above 7. You see one of them change there. And in sort by, you can sort by any of the available options in TMDB. I've also added Firebase Auth. With Firebase Storage and Firebase DB, I've protected routes. When you're not logged in, you can't see the fantasy movie, the favorite movies, or the playlists. I've got a drop down list for each option. I've added in Discover, Popular, Upcoming, Top Rated, and now Playing Movie endpoints. I've offered in Discover, Popular, Top Rated, Airing Today, and On the Air TV endpoints. They all pull back the information. I have a nice transition effect on all the card icons. I give you the backdrops and the image. When you actually go in, when you're logged in, there's actually a favorite button here. You can go in and click on the thing to go to the movie details page. I have all the different information about it. I built this out of the average vote with the user score. I kind of copied a little bit the look of TMDB details page themselves. I have the reviews all coming in, and the reviews have a full review page and gives you similar movies at the end of the review page. I have similar movies at the end of the details page. I can watch a trailer. It's actually the latest trailer. You can press there and go to the movie home. I've also got the different actors and a custom scroll bar. You can go in and see the actor details. It gives you a biography. I actually, if they're dead, if they've died, it comes in and gives date of death as well. I've got movie credits for the movies they've been in and TV credits for the TV shows they've been in. I have a nice transition effect on the login button and the reset search buttons, and if you press log on, you go to the sign on page. You can sign on or up with Google, or you can sign in or sign up with an email. There's no confirmation at the minute, so test@email.com and password. It won't let me in because there's no account. So let's go over here to sign up, and if I sign up, just make sure the password's right and just sign up. It'll sign me in, and I can actually create favorites. I can then go to my favorites, and you'll see favorites in here where I can actually delete them again, or I can actually go in and write a review. Now I didn't change the review. I forgot to actually do it. I can write it. You can write in a review. I'm not using persistence for them or anything like that. I just didn't get a chance. Oh, I didn't realize actually that's hidden behind the back there as well, and it redirects you to favorite movies. The sign on button will log you out and direct you to the home page. We can also log in or sign up with Google. I've logged into an account here, and you can see I already have one of favorites. If you go to upcoming movies, you can add things to your go to upcoming movies, you can add something to your playlist by pressing this, and I made a custom component here. With this custom component, you can actually create new lists. And it will add the movie to that list. You can add movies to multiple lists, or you can remove it. And like I've created that list called My List, and it's actually saved. I have saved into Firebase DB, so it's there. And then you press update, and it will successfully update the database with the new lists. You can then go into my playlists, and it shows you a list of all the playlists. You can remove playlists. There is one short bug in it which I haven't fixed those. Once I've removed it, it doesn't remove it from reload the page. I probably could fix it now, but I just ran out of time. But if I went to my home page and back in again, you can see that it's actually gone. I added loads of movies just to different playlists to show you the playlist filter feature. Basically, you can filter by all or any other playlist, and it actually gives you the list of movies in that playlist, and you can go back to all again. Throughout the app, I have two different headers for pagination. Like this one here, as you can see, you can flick through and back, and it's making an API call based on the page every time you go through it, and it actually remembers the previous ones also. Basically, the second one will be like in my upcoming, I actually have a drop down list where you can actually select which page you want to go to directly. I just did this to show you can do it, but basically when there was a massive amount of pages, this didn't work. It froze up the whole app, so I just put it in a few places just to show you a different option. I added sort. Basically sort, you can go in and you can sort by date, you can sort by rating and popularity, but basically this all only does it based on the current page. You can filter by genres, or you can type in a search. Now the search feature isn't great. I need to change it really, but I didn't have time. My sort date on the home page is actually better, because what it does is it makes the API call directly and pulls back and sorts it through the API call. A fantasy movie. You can add fantasy movies, and anyone can add them, and anyone will see them over here. I currently don't have it set to be able to delete. I just didn't get back to it, and it's a bit late now. So let me show you how to create a fantasy movie. I'm going to create a movie called Super Dan. I will copy it over here on another screen with the details. I don't know how this is going to look now. Genre is comedy, and runtime 105 minutes. Release date, let's say yesterday. And production company, Super Dan Inc. And image. Let me find the image to upload. And then press submit. Create the new card, and it gives you all the details. Like it gives you the production company, an Oscar, false. I never actually selected Oscar, so I had it set to no. Gives you the movie ID from the database. I was going to use that to delete. Maybe if I get time after the readme, I might actually add in a delete. The genre, the release date, and everything. What I also did is I added in, if let's say if you have no image, if you have no image put in, it actually, I've created an image for you, and it actually adds in no poster image. I was going to add in that you can update the image as well, because I have a function in there to do it. Because I actually, that's what it does. It firstly it adds this no image, and then if it finds an image in this part of the form, it updates it. I'm just going to give you a quick look through each of the options in the movies and the TV shows. Now, I did use the actual endpoints for each of these, but I found out that the Discover is much better, and they are basically just short Discover calls, and I could have made these much better, but I left them as they were because just to say I used the endpoint. So the Discover one, then I have Popular. It's the same as the Discover realistically. Upcoming. Top rated. Well, let me show you Marlon Brando here. So basically, remember I said about if the actor had died. If the actor had died, the date of death should be in there. Then also now playing. And then TV shows, I have Discover, I have Popular, Top Rated, Airing Today, and On the Air. Now, I would have liked to use Discover calls for all these, because you can actually make them and return much better stuff. I could have got rid of all the foreign language ones by using the original language. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Hopefully I've shown you everything and I get a great mark.